Hello everybody, it's Johnny Adamson with The Pampered Chef. I'm coming to you today from my home kitchen. I've already got a couple of the ingredients ready together so I can put together this easy no-stir risotto mix that I'm going to do. So let's get started. First I'm going to turn on my burner under my rock crock everyday pan. If you don't have this piece, it's amazing. This is one of our sealed clay rock crock pieces. It is oven, microwave, range top, broiler, grill, dishwasher, and freezer safe. One of the most versatile and usable pieces of cookware you'll ever have. And it comes in 5 different varieties. The everyday pot, a larger one that's our Dutch oven, a super one that's an 8-quart Dutch oven extra large, as well as a grill stone and a casserole. About a half size of this one, and it is for the smaller families. I'm going to melt some butter in this, so I've got a tablespoon of butter right here. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my rock crock. Let it melt down. I'm going to grab one of my stirring utensils or one of my mix and stirs or spatulas. I'm also going to prep some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just going to snip them a little bit in our 1 cup prep bowl with my my professional shears that are in my kitchen. And that's what we have finished like. I've chopped them. They were oil stored. I'm going to also chop some onion using our food chopper. I've taken 1 small onion, cut it into quarters, and going to just rapidly chop into fine pieces the onion. Not as fine as I'd hoped. I think I overloaded my chopper. So I'm going to make sure I've got these chopped up pretty well so that we don't have any huge, large pieces of onion. Then I'm going to press some garlic in there and add the onions, the garlic, the rice into the everyday rock crock pan so that I can toast that a little bit, get the rice good and browned, and then we're going to put it in the microwave and finish it off, and then stir in some of the tomatoes, the artichokes, a little Parmesan cheese, and some olives, so that this will be kind of like a Mediterranean version of a risotto, an Italian risotto. The recipe says do it with chicken, sun-dried tomatoes, or as a caprese with mozzarella cheese and some additional parsley and things. But I'm going to do a Mediterranean vegetarian version, so that's what I'm doing. So I've got my butter melted. I'm going to add my onions. I'm going to press my garlic using my garlic press. And it calls for 3 cloves. I'm having to use some smaller cloves, so I'm going to add a little more than the 3 that it calls for. Oops, that's too big of a clove. Our garlic press is great. You don't even have to peel the garlic. And fresh garlic is so much better for your heart than the preserved type, because you don't have any of the additives or anything that you need to worry about with them. Add it into it. I'm going to take this out and clean this off a second in my trash can. While I'm talking to you still, this garlic press is amazing. It comes with a little cleaning utensil that you can use to remove the skin from down inside of the press. We get the remaining off. Our press is also made of low-grade stainless steel, so that if you get garlic on your hands, you can actually use the press to help remove that from your hands, so you don't have that garlic smell all over them for the remainder of the day. I love fresh garlic. I think you can't ever put too much into something, so I usually use more than my recipes call for. But these are smaller cloves, so I am using close to what we actually need. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the arborio rice and toast it a little bit for about 3 minutes or so until it gets a little brown. In here, the onions and the garlic are sauteing very nicely. I'm just going to add this rice and toast it a little bit so it's brown. I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit so it's a little faster too. And then I'm going to add cans of stock, chicken stock to it. We're going to pop it in the microwave and let it cook while I finish up the toppings, which are going to be some chopped artichokes, some chopped olives, and these tomatoes. And I'm going to add all that together, and then we'll finish it up and add grate our Parmesan right over the top of it and stir it in. I am so excited about this recipe. I haven't ever made it, and I'm looking so forward to having it. So stick with me, bear with me for just a few minutes. It takes a little bit of time to get all of this toasted like it needs to be and everything working like it needs to be. But I'm going to grab the chicken stock in my can opener. I'll be right back. Two cans of chicken stock. Okay. My rice is toasting, getting a little browned. The onions are doing great. I can't wait to add the 3.5 cups of chicken stock to this. I'm going to use our smooth edge can opener, which works extremely well with our chicken stock, or any other can for that matter. And you just go around the can. I usually go around a couple of times to make sure I've got it good and done. I just felt it kick, so I'm sure it's ready. There's my first one. Lids come off extremely smooth, no sharp edges, so you don't cut yourself. I'm going to put that in my garbage can and open my other one and be ready to add this to my chicken. Oops. I just threw a measuring cup over onto the floor. Sorry. One of our 1 cup measuring, easy read measuring cups. I think I just heard that click, so I'm going to try it and see. And yes, we're ready with that one. I put the other supplies into the sink. I think this is about ready for me to add the chicken broth to it. Stir it in and put it into the microwave to cook. So first 14-ounce can of chicken broth stock is in there. Second can of chicken stock is in there. I'm going to stir this together. Mix everything in here really, really well. Then I'm going to check and see if I need to cover this and pop it in the microwave. Nope, I cook it 4 minutes uncovered in the microwave. Whoa, that's off. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put the stuff that I've used right here into the sink and bring my olives and my artichokes over so I can start prepping those. I'm going to do about a half a jar of artichokes in oil, artichoke hearts in oil. If I can get them open, I am. Always check it before you do it so that you can videotape it correctly instead of having to fight with it. Okay, got it. I'm going to use about 3 sections of artichoke. Get those in there. And then I'm also going to use about half a jar of the olives. And I'm just going to chop these up coarsely. I'm probably going to use about 6 sections of the artichoke. And those are delicious, I must tell you. Oh, yum. Okay. I'm using our bar size cutting board as well as our professional cutlery 3-inch paring knife, and I am loving the way these are coming together, cutting up into pieces. I'm just chunking it. I want to leave it a little chunky so people get a taste of the artichoke tonight. I'm making this recipe because tonight is our spring product reveal, and we're going to get to see all the new products that are coming out for March, and I am so excited about it. So looking forward to that. Also looking forward to seeing all my team members and my friends from the Pampered Chef at Kim's house tonight from about 6:30 on. So I'll see you guys there that are coming, those of you that are coming. If you're not one of our team, you ought to seriously think about joining us because we have so much fun at our team trainings. Pampered Chef recipes are so easy to cook, and I cannot wait to post this onto my timeline as well as to put it into our Dream On page. We have so much fun in our team meetings, we have so much fun in our trainings, and we have so much fun and feel like a family together on our in our trainings and all of our events. It's just great. I love these people, and I know they love me, and I'm excited about seeing all of them tonight. So I'm about through with chopping the first portion of my artichokes. Then I'm going to chop some olives. Once I put these into a storage container. So I'm going to grab two of our 1-cup glass prep bowls to use out of my pantry, and then or cupboards, and then just store these in there until I'm ready to stir them into the risotto. I am so excited about this this recipe. Like I said, I've never made this. This is my first time, and I thought everybody does the Italian version of risotto. Let's try something a little more Greek. So, excuse me, I'm going to grab my 1 cup, wash my hands, and then I'll come back and prep the olives. I always love it better when John's here to help videotape me because he is the better camera person. He keeps me framed properly, in frame, keeps me in track, helps me keep organized and everything, and does all the behind the leg video. And I love it when he's here, but unfortunately he's in Chattanooga right now, and we are I didn't have time to hire somebody or call somebody to do this with me, so I'm just doing it real quick, and hopefully we will have a great recipe for tonight and a video that I can post in Dream On as well as on my website. So artichokes are prepped. I'm going to prep the olives if I can get them open, and I got a tool for that too. This is our multi-purpose jar opener. I love it. It's got a serrated edge on one side and a smooth edge on the other. You just slide it onto the jar and turn it, except my hands are slick so I can't get it to open. There it goes. Okay. Now I'm going to put about half of this jar of olives out here and just chop them coarsely, put them in, and then we're going to be ready to take our risotto out of the oven, the microwave oven, stir it, and then add in the toppings, and then or the add-ins, and then also grate our Parmesan cheese for tonight. I am looking, like I said, I'm looking so forward to this recipe. I've not had it. I don't know. I think everybody at the at the party will have had